Hello. You can see I made quite a lot of progress here. Actually, faster progress than I expected. I've cleared out about or boxed up about 90%. So you've got the bottom row. Sorry, I'm holding this. So sorry if it's due. Actually, wait, I haven't actually much more. Only a little bit, like half of the bottom row, and then up here, I've been putting aside any CD that is not a plastic jewel case. So any of these kinds of digipack card type thingies. I'm going to pack them separately together so that they don't get damaged or as much as they might if I just kind of threw them in all together with the other things. And then I got little bits and pieces up there. So the way I've been doing this is I've been using this box shape here. Sorry, this room is a mess. It's obviously we're in the middle of packing, so shit's everywhere. So you buy the I bought the box from the warehouse stationery, and they have different sizes. This is the number 3. Don't know the exact dimensions. It doesn't say, but 1 is the smallest, and I think it goes up to 9. And I did a few experiments trying out, and I already knew from past experience that it's not a good idea to use big boxes and load shitloads of CDs in there because they're impossible to carry or very, very heavy, and I think more liable to get damaged. And so this is the shape of the size of the box once it's folded. Here's a completed box, that's full of CDs. So it fits. I haven't counted how many. I should have counted. That would have been useful, maybe. But it's two rows. No, what do you call it? What's the word? So a layer, 2 layers. So a line of them, and then another line, so side by side, and then on top of that another. So it's kind of 4 stacks. And I've got, I don't know how many boxes, probably about 6 or 7. I haven't counted around the lounge. But it's actually been easier than I thought it would be. It's also given me a chance to kind of each CD I pull down, I inspect, and when I say inspect, I open it quickly just to see if the correct disc is inside the case. And I found a few that weren't. For example, this DJ Shadow Private Press seems to be missing. I have a fair idea of where it might be, but once I've finished, I'll go have a look. And that Nathan Haynes CD is also missing, but I'm pretty sure that's in the car case. So, yeah. And there's another box here. This box is an irregular size, so I might have to repack that. Now, the other issue is that downstairs I've got all the soundtracks, which I guess I'm just going to box them up as well. It's kind of like in my mind, I'm like, oh, I've got to do that as well. And then think, well, what am I going to do? Well, there's not really much. I either got to get rid of them or box them up. Those are my 2 options. So I'm don't know what I'm really fretting about there. But yeah, I've got that to do as well. But the issue of this is, like I said on the last video, is going to be whether the shelving unit is able to be moved without breaking. So these little things, these just lift out this. So you see they have these kind of metal, what do you call them? Dwangs? There's probably a special word for them, I'm not sure. And the shelf, which is kind of notched, just kind of slips in and then sits over the little dwang. So I would assume that this gives it extra kind of strength. And if you took all these out, all the little shelves, they would it would be more unstable. But I'm not sure when they pick that up, when the movers pick that up, are they going to fall out if they move it a certain way? I'm sure they're experienced in this, but I'm kind of a little bit pessimistic about whether this shelf is going to survive the move. Sorry, this is all out of focus. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, it's been, I guess, easier than I thought it has been, because these boxes kind of really, this particular box fits everything well. And what I've done also, I should say, is I put the 2 layers, and then across the top, there's about that much space between the top of the box where it folds down and the top of the top row of the CDs, and I lay like a T-shirt or a couple of T-shirts on top to just kind of give some, you know, padding or something, I guess, you know. Yeah, so that's where we're at. The move is actually not for a while yet. In New Zealand today, it's November 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, Metallica's playing tonight. I'm not going, but so it's November 19th. Our moving day is not till December 12th. So it's over, you know, over 3 weeks away. No, is it 3 weeks? Yeah. Yes, 3 weeks. Over 3 weeks. And almost 4 weeks. And but I go back to work next Tuesday. I've had the last month off because of my wife's been away, and during this last month I've had off from work, I've been doing a lot of packing and kind of throwing crap away, going through the house, and so once I go back to work, I'm going to have a lot less free time. I'm going to be a lot more tired, and so I'm trying to get as much done as I can in this time. Now, obviously, my CD is going to be packed up for 3 weeks, and I can't listen to them. But you know, that's okay. I can survive. That's not a big deal. But I've kind of packed all my stuff, which I don't really have much. I talked about that last time. But the bigger stuff is going to be, I think the hardest is going to be my wife's stuff. My wife has got the most crap, and she is. What's the word? How can I say it politely? She doesn't organize her time as well as she could, perhaps. So, yeah, that's why I wanted to get my stuff done and out of the way, and then whatever else needs to be done, I can kind of direct that as well. So, yeah. Maybe I'll show another update once it's all done and all the boxes together, perhaps. That will be interesting, won't it? And then, eventually, maybe in about a month's time, I'll be able to do the reveal in the new room, in the new house. Hopefully, with this same CD shelf. Because I really don't want to have to spend another couple of $100 to buy and make a new one. It's a pain in the ass to make as well. I don't know. Who enjoys constructing flat pack bloody home furnishings? Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thank you for watching.